the thing with me today, and I've always kind of been wired like this, but I don't tolerate cruelty. I don't tolerate inhumane ways. I don't tolerate. That's really what it comes down to. It's not really about even politics anymore. It's right and wrong, discernment, and yeah, not condoning cruelty of any kind. And that's why you see me get so angry. When I see all this cruelty, it does something to me. And yeah, I'm passionate. So if you want to say I'm crashing out or angry or try and gaslight me because I'm showing emotion in response to cruelty, keep being cruel. See where that gets you. We can't become our oppressors. We really do need to unite because we're succumbing to exactly what they want. The division, the hate, the more hate we spread and the more division we give energy to, and the more we stay in our echo chambers, like we really got to get out of the social media loop because we're destroying ourselves. And it's like I need to figure out a way to do that because I feel like I need to actually just get the fuck away from TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. All of those fucking companies are designed to pit us against each other. So like I don't know how are we supposed to make progress when we're being fed all this toxicity? Like we have to, in order to combat that, all of us need to be able to get on the same page. We can't just keep fighting each other and acting, grandstanding. And I don't know, like we need to. I won't tolerate cruelty. And if you see me getting mad, it's because I'm responding to cruelty, So yeah, fuck you guys. Like, if you want to be cruel, like, we can't tolerate that shit moving into the future. We can't have future generations still struggling with what we were struggling with 50 years ago. Fuck that. Burn this shit the fuck down. And I'm not talking about anarchy. I'm talking about rebuilding something beautiful. We need to collectively ascend on a spiritual plane. And once we do so, we will not need their fucking structures of control that reinforce and perpetuate that cruelty that I'm trying to fight against. And I know I'm not the only one. And I need your support. And I'm here for you. If you need to talk, I'm here. Let's talk. Let's exchange ideas, dialogue, all that stuff. How are we going to combat this cruelty, y'all? We got to stop it. We got to nip it in the bud. And another thing is, like, I guarantee that there's a lot more good in this world than evil. But our perception is otherwise because they'll take one instance of something and then try to create a scapegoat out of it. We got to get smarter, y'all. How many times are we going to keep falling for the same fucking patterns? Wake the fuck up. I'm not just crashing out because I'm fucking deranged and crazy. I think I'm actually quite sane. It's just, we got to get that cruel shit out of us. You got to do some shadow work. You got to work on yourself. If you want to move into the future and enjoy your life and work with the people around you and love them wholeheartedly, you have to fucking work on yourself. You can't expect expect salvation from outside of you. You have to do the work to appreciate the external. We can't be cruel anymore. We can't argue constantly just because we want to be correct. We need to cultivate intellectual humility. We need to listen. We need to be present. We need to think before we speak. We don't need rapid responses in order to sound like we know what we're talking about, just to look cool. Fuck that. Take your time. Think about what you want to say. Listen to the other person. Don't immediately attack them. And try to come to some sort of agreement and process information together. You have two people with two different sources of information fighting about the same point. It'll never, until both people look at each other's side of the information, how the fuck do you expect both of them to reconcile and consider each other's point of view and come to a conclusion if neither one is even willing to look at each other's fucking view, you know? Even if it's ridiculous and you know full-heartedly based on your own research that that might not be true, at least listen to what the person has to say and then maybe maturely discuss it. Like, how long is this going to take for all of us to get to this point of actually having mature conversations and leaning on each other and just, you know, helping each other and being humanitarians towards each other, you know? And, you know, a lot of people are motivated by this material world and money and things like that. But, you know, I just think it's funny. Like, can you imagine the human race going extinct because we ran out of fucking cash? What a fucking joke. I love y'all. I do. Even the ones I fucking can't stand, I still love you. Like, I can't stand you, and I can't stand your fucking views, and I can't stand how ignorant and bigoted and hateful you really are inside. I can't stand it. And it's like, and I see the hate inside myself for your hate. And then it makes me question, like, how much hate I still need to work on within myself. I'm not fucking perfect. I'm not always right. But I try my fucking best. And I don't see a lot of you bigots. And I hate to label you bigots, but you are very bigoted and ignorant when you come at me with so much hate when I'm out here projecting a very positive message and I'm very kind to people. So when you come at me all fucked up, you know, it starts to hurt and it starts to feel like the world is gone completely fucking mad. Like, I'm a reasonable fucking person, man. Like, I will talk to anybody about anything and I will give them the time of day and I will give them the benefit of the fucking doubt. All I want is the same fucking courtesy. Is that so much to ask for? Time to wake up, y'all. We don't have time. We don't have the luxury to be correct. But we have the fucking responsibility to put our differences aside, put our egos aside, and combat what is really causing the friction and the distractions and the cruelty. I love y'all. Be good to each other.